My name is Diane Rowe and I'm the administrator of the Sir Alfred Munnings Art Museum, which was the home of Sir Alfred Munnings. Now I've just this minute come back to see the reconstruction of the studio, but the studio that he had in Cornwall. What I can compare it with is the studio at Castle House. And I have to say the reconstruction of the studio here, although it's different from the one at Castle House, it still has that element of certainly what would have been undoubtedly Munnings' working practices, that it's full of objects, it's full of a horse skull, very important to Munnings because he understood totally the anatomy of the horse. It was very important to him. It's his working space, it shows his thought processes, how he arrived at a particular sort of painting, how he would make a painting, construct it. But at the same time, there's also the sense of it being his home and the sense that he could hold a great party. And in a sense, it does represent what a complex person he was. And I think the filmmakers have done a great job, very much so.
I'm Janet Shearer and I'm an artist, originally trained in the film business as a scenic artist, and I was asked if I would be prepared to produce the works in progress for the film, which obviously the three main artists, Laura Knight, Harold Knight and Munnings, during the film will be shown to be painting a lot of work, and there's a lot of set dressing work which is in their studios and stuff that's been completed or half completed and so on. So I am producing all the works in progress. The three artists paint in a very different style. Harold is very tight and pedantic. Laura is quite a bold painter, and Munnings is just, I would say, a sort of sheer genius, really. I mean, he just finds it all very, very easy. And sometimes I've actually been in my studio gasping at the brilliance of it, because I start off doing it very, very boldly and very fast, and then I notice things that he's noticed, tiny, tiny details of guy with a pipe, and you know the pipe's there in spite of the fact that it's shadowed by his hat, and he is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I'm completely in awe of Munnings.
This is a Munnings study, which would be set dressing for his studio, which is being filmed in London. And I think they plan to use this just on the wall or as part of the set dressing. So it's a work in progress, something that he's got on his easel at the moment, sort of thing, or on the wall. I'm not sure which. The main thing is just to use Munnings' technique. He likes his highlights. He likes to use highlights and also negative spaces, which are the spaces in between things. I think somebody said to me yesterday in conversation, and I don't know who it was, but they said that typically in films about artists, they try to sidestep the actual art, and in this case they've really embraced it. That was an interesting comment, I thought.
My name is Russell Oxley. I am a scenic artist on the film production Summer in February. And my job was to recreate paintings in the style of Alfred Munnings to serve the narrative of the film and to make copies of existing paintings for the dressing of the set. Well, Munnings was an incredibly gifted draftsman. His style is very painterly. When looking at that specifically, then it's good fun to try and match his style, which was quite bravura. It was quite loosely and quickly painted, but also allied to this tightness, which is his gift for draftsmanship. in particular because it's such an important painting. A number of versions of the painting were created so it could be seen at different stages of its progress. The actress needed to be immediately recognisable. The location needed to be recognisable. In the film you see Munnings painting in a location in the woods with the actress on a horse and in a particular space. Now that space obviously is not the same as the space that was in the original Munnings Morning White painting. The light coming through the trees in the copse need to match the shot.